Hello, everybody. What, surprised I'm in Dark Knight form? Yeah, it's been a long while, hasn't it? Well, I've been extremely busy again. This was just a quick video to show something, because I'm trying to get people to do this. Because it makes a lot of gold, especially if you don't have any crafts or you're just not willing to fish. And I can make a lot of gold by fishing and such. But most importantly, I need to make about 25 million gold so I can afford my next set of armor, weapons, and fishing just really taxes on the mind. And I still got to work on my crafting. I just have to get around it. But yes, it's been a while. And for this tutorial video today, I'm going to quickly show you, because everybody seems to be confused about it, how to make gold through God of Fortune and rare metals. So for this, we're going to assume that you know the casino. Well, or know about the casino. Now, I have other videos that shows how to do the Sugoroku. I do have a video for that. I think 2 of them, actually. So, to get the medals, you need casino tokens. To get casino tokens, you have to play the casino. You can do Sugoroku, which I have 100 plays worth of tickets to do. That's 300 tickets. You can do bingo, which you can do it in here, but it's much faster if you do bingo on the app. Can't say the same for Sugoroku, because if you do Sugoroku on the app, you don't get casino tokens. You just get accessories and some boss coins. Rudimentary boss coins, and maybe some other stuff, but that's it. I haven't really seen much of it. I tried a few tickets. Didn't really get much out of it. That's why it's better to use Sugoroku with either your friends or with me whenever I call for it, when I make events for it, or with Japanese players. Most of them know what they're doing. Just follow my tutorial and you'll know what to do too. Typically, you want to do it when it's about 3 to 5 p.m. in Japan, because that's when they all start coming home from work, school, college, whatever, and start getting on the play. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in queue forever until Japanese players actually come home. You could also run the roulette tables, that's in the other part of casino, for casino tokens. There is a guide in English somewhere about how to cheese the roulette tables to get a good payout if you don't feel like doing Sugoroku or you're too nervous to do Sugoroku with strangers. Now, once you have tokens, you can go here and get good fortune boxes. Now, I already bought like 700 fortune boxes the other day. And since I'm kind of lazy lately right now, I don't want to open up the remaining 300 I've got left. Doesn't matter because I've got plenty of tokens. And if I open those up, I would probably get a lot more of these tokens. Actually, I had some pretty good luck. But this is what you're looking for. You didn't see it? These 2, right here. God of Fortune, Rare Boss. God of Fortune gives lotto tickets, Rare Boss gives elemental orbs. Now, it sucked to waste these, but the thing is, I have almost infinite casino tokens. I cannot get rid of all my bingo tickets. I just can't. It will take me at least another 10 or so hours of running bingo on my app to have to look over every 5 minutes to proceed it on the auto again. And as soon as I open up a whole massive bunch of good fortune boxes, I get another anywhere from 50 to 200 more bingo tickets, depending on how many fortune boxes I get. It's an almost endless cycle. And then, of course, I got 100 runs of Sugoroku I can still do, so I can get as much as I want, really. And I got more waiting in the concierge. So, once you play your casino games, like Sudoku, Bingo, whatever you want to get some tokens, we're going to go to the streaming server, or else SC gets very pissy because they know about me now. But first things first, I'm going to do something very, very rare. Because it's extremely rare to see me outside of human form. And sometimes people will hire me, my character, even in the team, because they see me in my rare form. See, I'm so damn big, I can't even be seen on the camera. Guardian's still my main class. I just like Demon Swordmaster as my secondary. I've got to update his equipment. Okay. So now, what I'm going to show you... Moko. How this works. Alright, so pay attention. Once you have the medals, you want to go with 3 other friends. That means 3 other people, humans, like me. Preferably, I hope you go with me. And I will try to do these runs every week. Because I really got to make 25 million gold so I can continue playing the game's story. Because I like to be outfitted in the best equipment possible. So, let's say you have 3 other people with you. Hypothetically, alright? Go to Dorothy. Go to Magic Maze. Now, for the hell of it, I'm going to use 4 rares and 4 fortunes. I know it's kind of a waste, since I could be using it with 3 other people, but... well, I'm not going to disturb my new guys here. Apparently we've been getting quite a few new recruits. I actually saw a full list a few times now. So, people are coming back to play. Alright, so we go into a Magic Maze run. We go up to here, the statue. Now, I can submit any one of these. I have a lot of Gem Slime medals, but I only do those on special occasions, and only if in the team I'm in, alright, somebody can be a thief, and somebody can be a superstar. I can be either one, but I can't be both at once. So if we have a superstar and a thief, and 2 other people who can be on a class that can guarantee a critical hit, or at least half guarantee a critical hit, one of those attacks that gives a critical hit on chance, like Thunder Thrust or was it Hatchet Man? I think there was a fist move too. I would basically throw a large bonus orb, throw a Gem Slime medal, and we would get a lot of gold that way. And I would sprinkle those in along with these 2. Okay, so hypothetically, okay, let's say there's 3 other people with me, right? And everybody submits a God of Fortune medal, which means I only have to submit 1. Now, for the sake of it, I'm going to show you what happens if we have 4 going, as if 4 other people were putting in. Obviously, if all 4 people don't have any... well, if 3 people in the group don't have medals, or 2 people in the group don't have medals, you know, it's up to you. You can submit a second medal yourself. I often will submit 3 medals, at least. So as long as there's somebody in the group that has, you know, some medals to put in, and it's just that one person, I will submit 3, they can submit 1. Because like I told you, I have practically infinite resources when it comes to the casino. I've been playing this game for over 4 years. It stacks up. I am never going to be able to play through that much Sudoku. It drives me insane. I usually skip those because it's trash. Also, let me see here. Where is it? When you're running this, you and whoever else, I heard it stacks, it increases the chances. I haven't seen any definitive proof on it, but I have noticed an increased chance of NPCs showing up if more than one person uses a guidance review. I got 30 of them, so I got literally 30 hours worth. I'm never going to be able to use those up either. Again, I will be making DQX videos soon, continuing from version 7.4 story. I have been extremely busy with life and a lot of things. I've only now been able to catch my breath and finally play again. Okay, so this boss, nothing to them. It's all weak. They hit for like ones. The trick here, though, is you gotta kill them before they run away. They will run away after the first turn. So it's imperative that me and this other demon... Damn, why is his HP so low? What am I equipped with? Ah, okay. I gotta make some changes. I've definitely gotta do that. I have not done that in months. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is, assuming Clarity didn't change the name of it again. Oh, it's Evil Wave now, okay. A couple of those. Alright, got them all. Some changes. Alright, so chests will drop. The purple one drops every day once. Okay, if you do this daily. So, because I used 4 medals, 4 chests dropped. It'll be the same way if you use a medal, your friend uses a medal, that guy uses a medal, I use a medal, we all get 4 chests. And as long as you have killed every single one of them without letting them run away, this should be the maximum amount of tickets you will always see. SP tickets and standard tombola tickets. It adds up. I generally don't start using them unless I have 1,000 of each. Almost 1,000 of each almost guarantees that I get about 5 to 7 million gold or more. We then all talk to this guy. And cool, we run it again. Now for the shits and giggles, I'm going to use a gem slime coin. It's kind of a waste, but I just want to show you how it works. So this time we're going to do rare boss medals. 3 of them, which means 3 chests will appear. If you're wondering how I got the 20,000 chests open achievement, it's because of this place. Okay, now we put in the gem slime medal. Demon of Death should have a way to crit. Otherwise, I'll crit since I have a high deafness. Guess I should crit. When I'm gearing out my characters, I do my Guardian first, Demon Swordmaster second, Sage third, and Battlemaster fourth. It takes a lot of gold. Alright, so we basically come up to him. If I was a thief, I would steal right away. The superstar would also then apply their buff, which will increase the gold drop rate by about 20%. Yep, Scythe does that. Scythe is really good for that. Huh. I had shield as my... Okay. I don't know which one was I using. Right. So if I steal, alright, what happens then is, very often, it'll be a gold bar, maybe even 2 gold bars. Sometimes even 3. Or it could be a few mini medals. Mini medals are kind of worthless unless you get like a lot. Gold bars, however, they vendor for 3,000 gold each. So, if a superstar uses their buff, and everybody has a orb going, I will usually use a bonus orb L. I gotta collect some more. Actually, I got quite a bit stored. I use that. Let me see here. What do we get from him? Okay, so 10k gold base just from that. If I use that orb, and the superstar does their thing, okay, normally it's about 25 to 28k gold. And then if you add the gold bar on top of it, alright, that's 31, and depending on your luck, 31 to about 37, 38k gold per gem slime. And if everybody's doing their SP tickets and picking out the gem slime with their SP tickets, okay, they get a bunch of them too. If they're getting metal slimes, or that one other thing, I don't know what the heck's wrong with you. You should definitely go for the gem slime medals and then run it with, you know, people that you know. Or at the very least, run it with me and the team. Because then I'll throw mines in too. We can all profit. Because think about it. If we use one boss medal and each person, any of the 3 out of the 4, throws in their own gem slime medal. Okay, because sometimes those gem slimes will spawn with 2. Alright, but if it's all 3, at the very base, you're getting about 100k per run. If you're lucky, like extremely lucky, at most 200k guild per run. As long as you have a superstar and a thief doing what they gotta do. That's why it's imperative that when you're doing your SP Tombola, alright, for that, I think it was like, what, 2nd place, 3rd place prize? I forgot. You have it set to the gem slime medals. So that way, whenever I call for one of these, and you got gem slime medals, I got gem slime medals, everybody else has gem slime medals, we can actually go ahead and use those. And make a ton of gold quickly that way. Now, the rare bosses, they used to actually be very dangerous around the level 80 or 90 cap. Now, though, they're a complete joke. Class again. Now, because we use a rare boss, we get orbs. What are orbs used for? They are for crafts. They are always used in the latest crafts. Any craft for weapons and armor. Generally, you want to wait to sell these when a major update has come and thus new weapons or new armor sets have been released. Because when that happens, alright, at least 3 out of 5 of these are going to be used for the new craft. So their prices are going to skyrocket way up to about 5 to 8k gold per orb. Basically, per run, alright, you could, on average, make about 60k gold per run of this, so long as you're spawning 4 chests. and they all drop at least 2 to 3 of those orbs. But again, that depends on when you sell these, because right now, since we're late in an update, they're all only worth about 2 to 3k gold each. I think one of them is 4k gold at the moment. I know some people are invisible on the list, like Chaos. Alright, and that is that. That is the Fortune Rare tutorial, so that nobody's confused anymore. I will be continuing story videos soon, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing just to try to make that gold, but I'm also going to try to hold Fortune Rares to do it with people who are interested in doing them. At least I'll try to. It's just difficult because I got somebody who wants to keep playing Nioh 3 with me. And I got Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, which I really want to play right now. Alright. I will see you guys in the next one. DM me if you have any questions.